business is. Crap, didn't mean to do that. I can't choose what name I want. First of all, options, let me check what the trophies are. Oh. AC.
XYZ? I really hope your last name doesn't start with a K. Anyways, I don't even know you or your daughter. Thumbs up! What is this? You don't even know this person and you're just like, I'm gonna pick this name. I just looked it up and 1 out of every 42,000 baby girls are named K. You know how many people are on Facebook? More than that. Adults who still drink milk. Are you okay? What? Unless you're a hungry baby, drinking milk on its own is unsettling behavior. You know, I was gonna make some sort of vegan joke here, and I don't mean like peaceful vegans, I mean the annoying ones, you know what I mean. But the profile picture for the writer is just Brooklyn hipster in a nutshell, so I'm so sorry for anybody who has to interact with this person on a daily basis. Gatekeeping calling a building old.
Did gaming take over your life? You're not alone, and it might not be your fault. Makers of games like Fortnite, Roblox...
Oh my god. One of those arguments I don't care about, is it? Anyone from the old world, meaning Europe, will appreciate the brick wall houses. What are you talking about? There's some old town brick buildings in America. I appreciate them. You cannot use to the word old talking about America to a European. My guy, are you really trying to keep calling a building old? The Chinese would like to have a word with you. Yeah, sit down, Europe. Sit down. Only boys can watch Cartoon Network. Are you serious? No girl will remember this dog, and very few boys will remember. I hate it when people put, like, major show, TV, media icons, and they're like, nobody will remember that. Like, I can't tell if you're trolling or not, because, like, this is a show that ran for 3 years in the height of Cartoon Network's heyday. And you think just nobody remembers it. Apparently I'm not a real Zelda fan for thinking Ocarina of Time isn't the best game ever made. Oh no, why is it a wall of text? I didn't know the Zelda fandom was so toxic. The amount of Zelda fans that have been on this Ocarina of Time trash campaign is ridiculous. I flat out don't respect anyone who call themselves a Zelda fan and call Ocarina of Time overrated. It's like saying Sugar Ray Robinson is overrated because you think Marvin Hagler would have beaten him. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm sorry. Trash tape. No, you sound like the trash. Can you take yourself out? What Ocarina of Time did for the action-adventure genre is nothing short of groundbreaking. A word, Breath in the Wild, and to talk. Fans incorrectly use, to this day, third-person action games use the same mechanisms this game invented, like its lock-on, camera control, auto-jump near ledges, etc. A truly pioneer game that holds up well even by modern standards. You don't understand the praise? Either you're willfully dense or just straight stupid. Okay, there's a pretty big goal between understanding praise for a game and thinking it's the best of a certain genre. Like, there's history making. The Ford Model T was history making. I wouldn't call it the best car ever made. I found the guy who grew up on Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I think nostalgia comes into, part of it, and there's a bit of defensiveness in defense of the gatekeepers for 5 seconds, and also they should know better, but especially when it comes to gaming and games that people grew up with, I think people get defensive because they have nostalgia goggles, plus it feels like somebody's attacking their childhood. So I understand where they're starting from, but I don't agree with where they end up. Not just gatekeeping parenting, but gatekeeping emotions as well. Oh, a double. Parents who have children. I'm sorry, it just looks like an inspirational poster you'd see in a church. Parents who have children with special needs experience emotions that other parents will never know. Our hearts break bigger. Our happiness is heartfelt. Our lows are lower, and our highs tower to the highest mountain. Okay, I'm not gonna discount being a parent of a special needs kid. That sounds like a ton of work. And I'm sure there are higher highs and lower lows, but you can't possibly think that your happiness is the only happiness that is heartfelt when being a parent. Like, I'm sorry, you can't claim that one. So much of this is people just not understanding that human experiences are relative and not absolute. How dare you have different pets to me? My house is like a zoo. Awesome, what do you have? Oh my god, that smile. Okay, alright. Yeah, you got a puppy and a cat, and a bunny, and a fish, and a bird. And then frack off Karen with some reptiles. And they say, I'm so confused. What? A zoo would have both of these together. Not at the same time, but you know what I mean. Are we supposed to be rooting for the guy on the right? Because from the smile alone, I'm not rooting for him. But if your zoo only contains reptiles, it's more of a reptile sanctuary than it is a full zoo. Not everyone will get this. I always have to resist the urge to comment really stupid things under these. But yeah, as the commenter said, we all get it. And if you didn't get it, you also shouldn't feel stupid. It's just pi, the digits of pi around a pie. This is the worst type of actually nerd. And they're just very look how smart I am. Nobody cares. Shut up. Share your knowledge with the world. Teach people things. Learn for the sake of being fun, not to show off. Jesus Christ, it does not make you special. Yu-Gi-Oh players and gatekeeping. A fantastic duo. Oh god, that sounds just terrible. Change my mind. Casual players should get banned from the subreddit. Wow! And from real life in general. What? They are annoying, and all they want to do is talk about how much better they are than competitive players for playing Tindanglers. Gold 3. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care to know anything. Anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of want to become a casual player just to piss this person off, but Tindanglers. I'm sorry, you can't expect me to take that word seriously. Wardrobe police, yeah, as a trans person that dresses in combat boots and t-shirts and not really all that feminine, I like to play psychological games with the wardrobe police, but let's see what they have to say today. Bar convo with a girl wearing a Nirvana shirt. Oh no. Oh, you're not gonna do this. Me. Miss, I would love to buy you a top shelf drink. If you can answer this question about the ban on your oh my god, you did the Comic-Con thing. You did the Let's dive right in.
You're going and so am I.
Hey, one trophy.
Okay, sorry. This guy's girl, sure. You got so much patience, girl. Me. Can you name the bass player? Crap? No. Okay. Mid-shelf drink if you can name the drummer. Girl. Sorry, I don't know. Me. You get a well drink? I don't even know what that is. If you can name the singer/guitar player. Girl. ... Me. Name any song? Girl. ... Me. Yeah, you got to go home and change like hell she does. Only real fans can wear shirts that portray things I'm a fan of. I love there's a version of this where it's like a guy wearing a band shirt and getting quizzed by somebody else, and it just ends with, I'm sorry, like, I had to do laundry today, it's my sister's shirt. Like, I have no idea who this is. There are band shirts I have looked at and been like, wow, that's a really pretty shirt. I don't know the band at all, but just like, the artwork is pretty. And you can wear a shirt for just the reason that it looks pretty. My god, you don't need a license to wear specific things. Gatekeeping an 8-year-old YouTube video repost. I love this art style. New gen. Okay, what is that? Y'all say new gen to anything now. You youngins never experienced this era of the internet. Keep yourselves away from my memories and stick to your gacha life and hyperpop new gen kiddo. Anyway, I stroke reading that, but yeah, I think this is where it comes from, is people feel attacked over their nostalgia and their memories and don't want to face the fact that times change, things move, and change can be fun and exciting. Like, dude, I found some good hyperpop. Just try it. My god, try everything. Legally, within reason. Because only millennials have ever heard of something called a movie. Oh no, I'm gonna eat this, aren't I? Oh no. Gen Z will never understand why millennials need to pass this
Ooh, Ketter's not gonna have a fun time with this post. For context, it's a Final Destination reference, and it's on a video of r/gatekeeping. I probably wouldn't have gotten it unless if I probably wouldn't have gotten it until, like, maybe. Look, before the past 3 days, I wouldn't have gotten it. That's what I'm trying to say. Because, like, I've been watching Final Destination clips, even though I hate gore.
Final Destination reference, only because of the reference that was made in Gilmore Girls. I never actually saw it because it doesn't sound like a fun movie to watch.
It doesn't.
People dying in weird ways. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound fun. Thanks. Gatekeeping computers in the 90s. Okay, I'm really bad with faces. I think that's Bill Gates. I'm sure there's some history or something that, like, I'm more on the techie side of tech, like the engineering side. So, like, I don't know if there was some drama or something like that, but Windows was a fairly well-used home operating system that got a lot of people to adopt computers into their homes. There's probably something here that I don't know or care enough to know about. Or it's some Unix head that expected everybody to just, like, use Unix at home for fun and pain. Your dog isn't a real dog unless it's over this height. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Let's get something straight. Any dog below the height of this line is basically a rat. First off, I'm going to need you to define your units and label your charts. Second off, you've clearly never been to New York because there are rats bigger than that line. If you had a C-section, congratulations. You failed as a mother before the baby even came. Oh my god. Real mothers, push through it all. Oh my god. Oh, sit the frack down. Yeah, have you heard of things like the umbilical cord getting wrapped around the baby's neck? I found out that was a thing, and like, holy hell, and you want to say somebody failed as a mother because of that? You'd rather the baby pass away because some stupid pride thing? Jesus.
Well, that's gonna be it for this because I'm getting bored. I'll stream this later.
Gatekeeping ice